Welcome guys to tutorial number 14 in this JavaScript series, and today we're going to talk about loops. Alright, what are loops? Well, just to before that, I'm going to tell you there are three types of loops that are used in JavaScript or most of the main programming languages. One is while, there is do while, and the last one is for loop. Alright, and why do we need these loops is sometimes you have to write a particular code over and over again, and you want that to work in the recursive same statement to be written more than one times has to be put into a loop. It's not necessity. For example, if you see this is a document dot write, and it's print the word hello into the screen. Now if I have to print this 10 times, all I can do is control C and control V and go around here completely, pasting all this, and it will print hello 10 times. But you can see this, it's a very lengthy thing, it takes a lot of time. And if suppose in somewhere I forward something like a word or sentence, or somewhere my syntax is wrong, then the error finding it's very difficult. Alright, so how to use while loop. While loop is going to be the first thing that we're gonna be learning. So for while loop, let's just create a variable p is equal to 1. Alright, and then what we do is, okay, type the keyword while, put a parenthesis, and in this parenthesis what you're gonna do is put a condition over here. My condition is that p has to be less than or equal to 10. Now if this condition is true, this body will work. Now everything between this curly braces is the body of while loop. Alright, it's that simple. Now if this condition is true, this body will work. If this condition is false, it will not come here and nothing will be executed between the bodies. Now you can see this, the p has to be p is 1 at this point, and it says p has to be less than or equal to 10 for this to be done. Well, p is 1, which is less than 10, so this will be done. And you can see, and again if this goes here, p is still 1, so it's gonna go infinite amount time. It's never gonna increase to 10, and that is actually an infinite loop, which we don't want. Actually we want it to be print just 10 times. So what we do is put a constraint over p, and that is p plus plus, and increases the whenever the execution takes place over here, it increases the value of p by 1 in every one cycle. Alright, so well, the value of p is 1, it checks for 1, yes it is true, then prints the hello, and the value gets 2, checks for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it checks for the value 10, and whether it says is 10 less than equal to 10, yes it is equal to, hence this will be printed for 10, and the value of p gets 11, and it checks over here, which becomes false at this point, and no more printing or no more anything which is in over here. It's not going to execute, and it's come out of the loop. So that's how this simple if while loop is executed. And just to show you guys, let me just control S and run this into the Chrome, and you can see hello. Well, this is not good looking, so let's just, alright, okay. Now what this p plus is going to do is include the numeral value at this point, and let's just add a line break command from HTML, and launch this into the Chrome, and you can see 1 hello, 2 hello, 3 hello, 4 hello, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all the way till 10 hellos. Alright, so that's how the while loop is done. And it's not that for every condition this will be printed. For example, if I put a constraint over here saying that if p p plus 2 is equal to 0. Now what it does is uh, there is a if condition over here. What this does is it checks if the condition that p modulus 2 is 0, that is if the value is divided by 2, that it works only for the even values of p. Alright, so what we're gonna do is Control S and launch into the Chrome. There you go, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Now you can see this while loop is working for 10 times still, but it's only going to print this command if this condition is met. Hence, you can apply while loop for as much as long as you want, but your work has to be done only when it's required. So you can modify your while loop like this and get your work done. So that's all about while loop, and in the next video we're going to talk about do while loops and then for loops, and we'll quickly move on to end the basic things of the JavaScript, and we will go to the intermediate and the advanced of JavaScript. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.